to the next point. We should ensure whatever we say is clear.
That means work is being done. We can see that it is in opposite direction.
Hello, my learners. You are welcome to another segment of Civic Education. I'm so delighted to meet you again. I still remain your Civic Education teacher, Ruth Tanko Godwin. The topic of our lesson today is cooperation. What did I say? Cooperation. What do we mean by cooperation? Let's look at the definition. This is the harmonious working relationship or actions among people of either diverse or common background with the sole aim of achieving common goals. In a layman language, you can say it is the harmonious way of how people join their minds and their hands together to achieve a common goal. That is what we mean by cooperation. My learners, I know even in school, they normally advise you that you should cooperate with your fellow classmates so as to be able to study well and have a good relationship and a good environment for learning. So cooperation is not something that is strange to you. It is what you have been practicing day to day in all your activities. Okay, my learners, there are several attributes of cooperation. That is, the ingredients in a layman language of cooperation. That is, what are those things that you will do to ensure cooperation? And that leads us to the attributes of cooperation. We are going to look at few of them. And after that, I know you'll be able to come up with some on your own. Number one is sharing. Sharing is one of the attributes of cooperation. People within a society must share things together for effective running of the society. As I explained in my former lesson, I said no man is an island. You cannot be on your own. The human being itself is a social animal. And so, because you are a social animal, you cannot live on your own. You have to share ideas, share resources, share whatsoever you have with others. And with that, it will enhance cooperation in every facet of life, either in the family, either in the community, either in the state or the nation at large. We also have supporting. Supporting is another attribute of cooperation. People must support one another to achieve a common goal or individual desire. Whatsoever you are doing in life, no matter how intelligent you are, no matter how professional you are, no matter how strong you are, you need the support of others. You cannot succeed, you cannot achieve without you having support of others. So support is another attribute of cooperation. We also have obedience. What did I say? Obedience. The rules and regulations of the society must be obeyed to enhance meaningful development. You, as a citizen of your nation, you have to obey the rules and regulations of your nation. It is when you obey the rules and regulations of your nation, we will now say you are cooperating with your government. And if you cooperate with your government will be able to achieve her aims and objectives. And when it achieves our aim and objective, it's for your own good. And the society will be a better place for you and I to live in. So obedience is one of the attributes of cooperation. We also have belonging. What did I say? Belonging. When people have the sense of belonging, that is oneness, they cooperate with one another to achieve a common goal. When you look at the other person, that you are one, You belong to one family. You belong to one umbrella. You belong to one community. You belong to one nation. You will strive and by all means to give your cooperation so that you can move along. So the sense of belonging is another attribute of cooperation. My learners, these are the attributes of cooperation. In a layman language, as we can say, ingredients. When you are cooking any food, without the ingredients, the food will not be complete. So without these attributes, cooperation cannot be complete. And I know you can come out with more and more by you understanding what I have been saying all along. Now we have factors that promote cooperation. That is those things that make people to willingly cooperate with others. Those things that motivate, that gears people towards cooperation. That is what we mean by factors that promote cooperation. One is there must be acceptable rules and regulations to serve as guide to all. If you will say, I must cooperate with a member of my class, I must be able to know the rules and regulations of the class. If the members of that class must cooperate with the monitor to be able to bring law and order in the class, then the members of that class must be able to know the rules and regulations that is spelled out for the class. And when they follow that rules and regulation, you find out that all of them will be tilted towards the same direction, and that they will cooperate with one another, and everything will move on smoothly. So also the society, the community. The people, the citizen of that society or community must know the laid down rules and regulations of that community so as to follow it, and that will foster cooperation. There must be set goals which must be the aim of everybody. In any endeavor, wherever you meet people gathered, they have a certain set goals and objectives. And if the members of that society or that community or that organization knows the goal that that organization stands to achieve, the goals that they are gearing or fighting towards to achieve, then each and every one of that society or that organization, whatsoever he's doing, his activities, his thinking is towards achieving that goal. So there must be laid down goals for people to follow, and that will foster cooperation. There must be high level of tolerance of one another. My learners, let me come back again to your class. In the class, the monitor always asks the members of the class to be silent in the class, to also take care of the resources, the equipment, maybe the chairs, the board, and other things in the class. Now, if those members do not tolerate or agree to do such thing or to abide by that rule, the monitor will end up being frustrated, because whatsoever that goes wrong in that class, the monitor will be blamed. And with that, the monitor maybe next time will not want to tolerate the members of the class, and with that, there will be chaos. Then let me come back to the community. You find out that in the community, we have people of diverse religion, diverse culture, diverse tribe, even colors. We have people of different color. Now, if you do not tolerate those people, you do not appreciate their difference and accept their differences, you will not be able to cooperate with them because you don't tolerate them. You look at them, you want everybody to think the way you think, to dress the way you dress, to eat the way you eat, to believe what you believe. There will be no cooperation in that society because whether you like it or not, no one human being are the same. We all have our diverse things, or our diverse life, the way we do things and think. And so you have to tolerate one another. With tolerance, there will be cooperation. There must be social justice. People should be treated equally under the law. Yes, my learners, when we were talking about human rights, we talked about equity. Now, if there is people, the people in that organization or society are not treated equally, maybe some people are favored more than some people, you find out that those ones that are at disadvantage will not want to cooperate with others because that inferiority complex will be in them. They will not be happy. And with that, they will not give in their best. Then the aspect of cooperation will be frustrated. The needs of the people must be met. The need of the people must be met. You know, we as human beings, we have our needs. And it is expected that if you are in a society or you are in a community or in a family, there are certain needs, your needs that should be met. And if that is not met, you will not be happy to cooperate with other members of the family, community, or the state because you will feel neglected. You will feel there is injustice in that area, and that will make you not to give in your best to cooperate with others towards achieving goal. Now, the next point is a continuation of the E point. We say in the E point, we say the needs of the people must be met. Now, nobody should suffer want of basic needs of life. If the people needs are not met, you find out that they will suffer basic needs of life. And what are the basic needs of life? Food, shelter, clothing. If that is not adequately provided to the people, you find out that they will be frustrated and they will not give in their cooperation, even in the society, in the organization, in family, or any other setting. And that will frustrate cooperation in that area. We also have corruption. Corruption must be reduced to the barest minimum. We know that some of our leaders are corrupt. They take the resources of the society, the resources that they are supposed to use to the betterment of the society, to their private pocket or their private means. And that also make the citizens to feel neglected. That also make the citizens' needs not to be met. And with that, cooperation will never be realized. So corruption should be stopped or bring to the barest minimum. And with that, the citizen will give in their cooperation, or the members of that society organization will give out their maximum cooperation. The fundamental human right of everybody must be respected. My learners, in our previous lesson, we learned about fundamental human right. And we said that fundamental human right is your God-given right that nobody should take it away from you. It is your right as a human being. And if such fundamental human right, like right to life, right to speech, freedom of expression, and so on and so forth, if it is taken away from individual, you find out that they will never cooperate with the leaders or the government of the day. People should not be treated on the basis of the tribe or religious belief. That is the continuation of what I just discussed. If the fundamental right of people are protected, you'll find out that there will be equality. There will be equality in the society. And if there is equality in the society, everybody will be treated equally, regardless of your tribe, regardless of your religion, regardless of your race, regardless of your age or your sex or your educational background. If that is achieved, you are assured of cooperation, because people will cooperate, they will have that sense of belonging. Now, these are few and more of the factors that promote cooperation. Now, we have been talking about this cooperation. Some of you may ask, is it really necessary? This cooperation, is it really necessary? Yes, my learners. Your guess is as good as mine. It is necessary. Because without cooperation, the benefit of cooperation will not be enjoyed. And that takes us to the benefit of cooperation. Let's look at the benefit of cooperation and see if we really need this cooperation in our society, in our community, even in the family. One of the benefits of cooperation is cooperation will enhance harmony. When you cooperate with me, I cooperate with you. You help me, you give me your support, I give you my support. We do things together and we achieve our aims and objectives. You'll find out that there will be harmony in the family, in the society, in the organization, and everybody will be happy for it. So cooperation brings about harmony. Cooperation also, it will lead to progress for individual and society. There is no society that can progress without harmony, without peace. And this harmony, peace is one of the ingredients of harmony. So when there is cooperation, you find out that you will progress, I will progress. You help my business, I help your business. You allow me to have a conducive environment for my business. I allow you to have a conducive environment for your business, and progress will be the order of the day. Also, cooperation set goals like community schools, clinics, and road repair will be attained easily. You agree with me, some of you are even in community schools. Some of you have community hospitals. How did they achieve that? It is through the cooperation of the people. Because some people were able to they are able to give out their lands. Some gave out their resources. Some gave out their money. Some gave out their labor to be able to build the schools and the clinics. And when the schools are built, the children of that community will be the beneficiary of that community school. And that can only be achieved when there is cooperation. But when there is no cooperation, I have a land, I will say, I'm not ready to sacrifice my land. You have your money, you say, you are not ready to sacrifice your money. Somebody is an engineer, he's not ready to sacrifice his own knowledge to build that. You find out that it will not be achieved. So one of the benefits of cooperation is that you find out that a community can set goals to build schools, clinics, repair their roads, and everybody is happy for it. So can you see the benefits of cooperation? Let's look at another one. It will encourage teamwork. What did I say? It will encourage teamwork. What do you mean by teamwork? You come I come, everybody come out, we put our hands together, put our hearts together, put our ideas together, and come up with something. Because just like I said, no man is an island. No man can achieve anything on his own without the cooperation of others. So this cooperation brings about teamwork. And when there is teamwork, everything, the sky is just the beginning, not even the limit. Because whatsoever you want to achieve in the organization, in the family, in the community, in the nation at large, it will be possible with cooperation. It brings joy of accomplishment to all. My dear learners, when we team up and we work together and we are able to succeed, we will be happy and there will be that sense of accomplishment. It brings about socio-economic development in the society. As I explained earlier, when you cooperate with me, I cooperate with you, my business move, your business move, the economic of the society will be developed because there will be enough income. Enough income, we give back to enough savings. Enough savings, we give back to more investment. And with that, economically, we will be able to achieve much in the society. So, another one is government achieve its aims and objective. There is no government that can achieve anything without the cooperation of the citizens. Because it is the citizens that will cooperate, give it their best, obey the rules and regulations, give the government the feedback, and also whatsoever the government put in place, they will be able to protect it as patriotic citizens of that country. So, if cooperation is achieved, the aims and objectives of that government will be achieved. My learners, is that not a wonderful thing to happen in a society? I know by now you will agree with me that there are a lot of benefits we can achieve with cooperation than lack of cooperation. Now, my learners, I am happy that you've understood what cooperation is, the factors that brings about cooperation and the benefit. And now, as you go about doing your normal activities in school, in community, and the rest, you will give in your best. You give in your cooperation to make sure that aims and objectives are achieved. Now, before I go, at the risk of our time, I want to leave you with assignment so that you go through the assignment, do it yourself, and send it to me. Let me read the assignment. List and explain true attributes of cooperation. List and explain true attributes of cooperation. Number 2, mention 3 factors that promote cooperation. Mention 2 factors that promote cooperation. Number 3, outline 4 benefits of cooperation. Outline 4 benefits of cooperation. You can send it through this number 080-240-40570. 080-240-40570. For further studies, you can read Civic Education for Senior Secondary School by I.A. Imole or Civic Education for Schools and Colleges by Isaac. I still remain your civic education teacher, Ruth Tanko Godwin. Please stay safe, read your books, and be successful. Till I meet you next time. Bye-bye.